Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video of Construction Simulator 3. Now, yesterday, when I was recording Simulator 3 episode, I accidentally switched off the recorder and my whole video was not recorded. So, anyways, this is my second account, second profile on Construction Simulator 3. We are gonna do the same job which I did on the last episode. So I'm going to repeat the episode because anyways that wasn't recorded. But just to inform you, on the main profile of Construction Simulator 3, yesterday I bought really good vehicles, compactors, cement mixers, and all kind of stuff, tractors and everything, which I'm gonna showcase in the next episode. But for now, today we're gonna rent those vehicles from the second profile, and we are going to complete the job which we did yesterday. But somehow, because of my own mistake, we couldn't record that thing. So what we're gonna today is that we are heading back to the home base, or maybe I should park this over here only, because anyways you have to get out of the home base to get some supplies and everything for the job. So I'm just gonna take a U-turn, and I'm gonna park it right about here. And what we're gonna do today is that we're gonna go out to the jobs campaign. So we're gonna start this foundation construction. So this is really mixed up job with everything. We have to get a cement mixer, we have to get a compactor, we have to get some material also. So what I'm going to do is that first you're going to get the shopping list, and in the shopping list there's only one thing, one pellet of PVC pipes. So before getting that, we have to first flatten the surface, and obviously we have to dump the soil either in the compactor, or we have to dump that in the area which will be marked. So I'm not going to take risk and go directly to the building material supplier, but first we're going to get the backhoe to the construction site, because first our goal is to flatten the surface. So I'm going to accept the job. As you can see, there are three types of things which we need a concrete mixer, and concrete will be poured from the concrete mixer only, and we need a soil compactor. So when accept this job, I'm not going to read all this thing. You can pause the video and read it if you want, but anyways, let's start off with the job. So we need a loader type vehicle. So loader type vehicle means which has front loader. So we need a compactor first. So we're gonna go to the, sorry, not the compactor, but the backhoe. So we're gonna purchase backhoe, and we're gonna deliver it to the construction site directly. We're gonna switch to the backhoe, and now we need to bring backhoe to the marked area so that we can start off with the loading and dumping of the soil. Now our task is to flatten the surface and put the loaded soil in the cone, in the area marked by the cone. So let's start off by putting this loader down, and not even putting the loader down, just first we need to fix the front part and then put the loader down. There we go. I'm going to remove the map so that you guys can have a better view. So we have flattened the surface and now we need to clear the construction site from all the vehicles. Right now we have just the backhoe. So I'm going to just dump this left out soil over here, and now I'm just gonna reset the vehicle. And probably we have completed the stage. Now what we need to do is that we need to bring again the backhoe over here, and we need to now excavate the area so that we can lay some of the PVC pipes underneath. As you can see, I have switched the vehicle mode and now we need to excavate the area. We need to dig from the marked area and then pour the soil in the area marked by the cones. So now what we need to do is that we now need to move a little bit forward so that we can extend this pit. Guys, now what we need to do is that we need to bring a pellet of PVC pipes. It will include 3 pipes that we need to lay down in this L-shaped dig. So let's switch back to the transporter flatbed truck, and we need to now go to the construction material supplier. So now we're gonna enter the construction material supplier and we're going to ask for a pellet of PVC pipe, which is over here in green color, as you can see. So one costs 1.1 1500, so one is of 1500. We're gonna get one and we're gonna get it to go so that we can transport it to the transporter using a hydraulic arm system. So we're going to reset the vehicle. We are going to switch the vehicle mode back to driving, and now we are going to secure the load also. And let's go back to the construction site. Now we're gonna unsecure the load, switch the driving mode, and we're going to unload these PVC pipes in the highlighted area. As you can see, so now we need to lay the pipes in this L shaped. As you can see, there are 3 pipes. Let's move to the hook camera so that we can have a better view. And this one is placed. Now we need to get the next one. And the next one is placed. Now we need to get the last one. Turn this, and we can now lay this, I suppose. Oh well, we need to extend the arm first, and there we go. So now what we need to do is that we need to go back to the backhoe and fill the dig which we just excavated. So I'm gonna switch this back to the driving mode, and I'm gonna switch back to the backhoe. So how this works is that you need to get the front loader down, but not totally in a position of putting the things into the front loader, but in getting the things out. So there's a really good sweet spot. That's the spot where the sand, the soil in this case, doesn't move into the loader but just spreads out. So my tag got in this pit. Let's try to get this out. There we go. Now we need to position this backhoe on this side only. So guys, we have finally flattened the surface, as you can see. Now it took me so long that I had to cut the video and pause the recording. But now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go to the jobs and get all the things at once. So for the flattening we need a soil type compactor which we're gonna rent, and then we need to get the gravel from the gravel pit. So we're gonna take the transporter to the gravel pit and bring the gravel. Again we need to compact this thing because now there will be gravel. First we need to compact the soil and then we need to compact the gravel, and then we need to pour cement. So we need a cement truck with cement loaded, and then we need to pour it. So in all we need compactor, cement mixer with concrete mixer with concrete in it, and also the transporter with gravel. So guys, another thing, let me know in the comments below if there's any difference between concrete and cement, because every time I call it cement mixer but it's everywhere written concrete. So let me know in the comments below. Just copy paste the Wikipedia page in the comment, and let's enter the vehicle dealer, get some stuff. So first we need compact soil. For that we're gonna go for this one, and we're gonna deliver it to the construction site. Then we need a concrete mixer. There's only one type of concrete mixer. We rent this, and also we're gonna bring it to the, no, we didn't go let it go to the construction site. Now we have to drive all the back way to the gravel pit, and then anyways we're gonna do that thing. And now we need anything, I don't think we need anything else. Now first we're gonna go with the concrete mixer. Guys, this is a really big truck, as you can see. And also it's difficult to turn this vehicle at turns because of its high momentum, but the speed is really good, and I'm impressed how this vehicle, even while driving, appears to be so heavy that it basically, get a vibe that actually is really heavy vehicle that we need in all cases. So we're gonna go to the concrete section and fill this truck with concrete. Anyways, we're gonna switch back to the tracking camera, go to the concrete mixer, and we're gonna put this funnel under this nozzle from where the concrete is going to come. So I hope that this is correct positioned. Yep, and now we need to fill the mixer with concrete, as you can see. Though we filled the container to full, but I'm sure that it's not going to take for more than 50% of this mixer. So 50% of the concrete is going to remain this in this truck. So anyways, we're going to head back to the construction site, change the camera to the driving, and let's go. We also need to bring the transporter to the gravel pit so that we can fill the transporter with the gravel, because now the next step is to pour the gravel, not the concrete. So as you can see, I'm pressing the brakes so hard, but still the truck has so large momentum that it's not difficult. It's almost impossible to stop this truck. We're gonna move to the flatbed transporter truck again to the gravel pit to get this time gravel back to the driver's seat. And also guys, in the next episode, don't forget that I'm going to showcase all the vehicles that I've purchased, and also luckily I have unlocked, my god, we crashed so bad, but anyways, I have also unlocked few more vehicles, because on this account, as you can see on this profile, I am on level 1, on the other profile I am on level 5. So I have unlocked this because I have skipped the tutorial on this profile and not on that profile, but anyways, I have unlocked mobile crane also. So we're gonna purchase mobile crane in the next episode for sure, because we're gonna start off with the building of first floor also, and for that we need a lot of crane work. So we're gonna go for the mobile crane. Rest of the vehicles I've already purchased, so I'm gonna showcase the rest of the vehicles. They're all similar to the one which we are using today in this mission, in this contract, but there are few more which we'll be using a lot more in the coming episodes. So anyways, let's see. For now we are back on the construction site. I'm going to just back it up to the pit where I have to pour the gravel, and I'm going to switch back to the tracking camera. No, first we need to compact the soil. I've almost forgot that we need to compact the soil first. I was going to make a huge mistake otherwise. So we are going to start off with the compaction of this soil, and let's go with the compaction. Guys, just a small advice that if you're buying this compactors, either the soil or the asphalt, don't forget to buy the tractor with semi trailer, because otherwise it's gonna take you ages to transport the compactor, be it soil or asphalt, from one corner of the map to the other, because the maximum speed of these compactors that I have seen on road while I was driving and testing these compactors in the tutorial also, not more than 10 kilometers per hour. I mean, the cement mixer is was reaching about 90 kilometers per hour. The transporter has about 75 to 80 kilometers per hour, but this thing has only 10. So better if you just load it up on semi trailer, because that's going to compensate all the time you have wasted on even transporting it through semi trailer and then switching back to tractor and then all the things. It's going to compensate all the time. But if you're going to just move from one location of the map to the other only on the compactor, then that's going to take you ages. So now we have compacted the soil. Now we need to pour the gravel. As you can see, we need to pour the gravel in the marked area. So you're gonna switch back to the transporter. And probably just about here, or maybe a little bit more in the front, I'm gonna start pouring the gravel. So now we need to spread this gravel, if I am not wrong. No, it's showing me to unload the gravel. So now guys, there's a small hack, or I should say a bug in this game, that even when you'll unload the gravel in this marked area, still because there's empty space on left and right side, as you can see, and the gravel is only in the middle row, it will show you to unload more gravel. But you don't want to spend more amount of money on gravel, because one full bed of that truck, of that transporter, costed me around 10,000. So you don't want to waste any more money. So what you can do is that you can start off with the compaction, and I'll show you why. As in, when you start with the compaction, the compactor will assume that you're doing gravel compaction now, because the next step for the compactor is compacting the gravel, and it will automatically put gravel over here. As you can see, I'm put compacting only, as you can see at the in on the lower part of the roller there was gravel automatically. So that's what I'm talking about. And also, now also you'll see one more thing, that it will tell me to flatten. Right now it's telling me to compact the gravel now, but even if it tells you to flatten this gravel using the front loader of the backhoe, then also use the compactor only, because with compactor it's going to take like few seconds to skip that stage. Controlling backhoe and using backhoe is way more difficult than using compactor, so always use compactor. I guess there's a bug in this game, but anyways, we're going to use all the sources with which we can ease out our missions, because I don't like to drive backhoe except for excavating any area. I don't like to use front loader of backhoe basically to move the soil from one place and then put it in any of the empty space and doing all that stuff from the front loader. I don't like that thing. Excavating from the back stuff of backhoe is really easy, and it actually makes us do something, but I skip all the things related to the front loader. Not all, but like these things of flattening out any of the surface or something like that. Only the gravel, it won't work for with the soil, but only with gravel. If you want to flat out the surface, use the compactor, don't use backhoe. If it's showing you to flatten the surface like before it was showing me to flatten the surface with backhoe, the compactor won't do that thing. You have to use backhoe only in that case. Now guys, that we already have cement mixer ready, concrete mixer ready with concrete in it, we're gonna switch to the concrete mixer instantly and start pouring the concrete, as you can see. So we're gonna just back up our truck. There we go. We are on the foundation. There we go guys. Now what we need to do is that we need to extend this chute. As you can see, this chute is not enough to make us pour the concrete on this foundation, so we need to extend the chute, and we have extended chute now, and now we can start with the pouring of concrete. And slowly and steadily we'll drive in the forward direction so that we can spread the concrete on this half of the foundation, and then we need to back up the truck to the other half so that we can completely cover the whole foundation in the concrete. So we need to now stop the mixer and pouring of the concrete. We need to now move forward. Now I'm going to do it slowly because the brakes on this vehicle are not that strong according to the momentum what this vehicle has. So we are going to move. There we go. Now the chute is on the other's hand and we need to pour cement on the other hand, so we're going to use this bar over here to make the chute go all the way to the other end. And now we can start the pouring of the cement concrete again. Sorry guys, I keep saying cement all the time and I don't know what's the difference between concrete and cement, but I will try to stop myself from calling this thing cement and cement mixer. But anyways, if I still say it, you guys understand that I mean to say concrete and not cement. There's nothing like cement in this game. There we go, we have completely covered the whole surface with concrete mixer. Now we're gonna get back our chute extension because we don't need to pour the concrete anymore, and this thing is gonna roll all the time because obviously when you have concrete in the concrete mixer you keep this thing rolling, because otherwise concrete can stick on this rolling part, on the inner edge of this rolling part. So we have concrete mixer out. Now we need to get back to the compactor. We can return the compactor now, and our job is done. The foundation is done. That doesn't look half bad. I hope you haven't made any mistake with the measurements and the house will fit on top. Maybe I should measure it again. Pete, you really don't trust me, do you? It will be fine. What's next? Now you wait until the foundation has hardened. Depending on the weather, that may take quite some time. The next step would be the first floor. The client has been satisfied with the work so far, which is why we have received a direct offer for the next construction phase as well. It would be great if you could check the list of current jobs. Will do. So there we go guys, I completed the job. Now I have skipped the first 4 parts, so don't get me wrong, don't judge this. In the video it will be whole as you won't get this thing. So in total we get like about 113,000. So right now I got 85 because I skipped first four parts from this profile. So anyways, it's getting confused, but I have made whole video on this mission from two profiles individually. But there we go, guys. Now if you guys made till the end, let me know in the comments down below that I made till the end, because that supports the channel a lot. And I want to personally thank all the people who made till the end in watching this video. Also guys, in the next episode we're gonna do this first floor, or maybe road construction, road repairing, because the second part of the road construction is that the road is collapsed and we need to fill it with cement, first soil, and all the other stuff. So here you can see that it's first floor. Now we need to get the crane work done, so we're gonna get the crane also. So next episode is gonna be a real good interesting episode, not the compacting and all, but just the lifting of stuff from here and there. And probably this episode is gonna have really big shopping list. As you can see, 4 pallets of brick, 1 pallet of portable toilet, and concrete bags. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys made till the end, let me know in the comments below, don't forget. And also, if possible, just copy paste the Wikipedia page about concrete and cement, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.